Hey, what's going on, guys? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. Yeah, two very, very interesting articles I want to share with you guys real quick. Listen, the digital asset space is moving forward. It's becoming more mainstream. And this is exciting news for us, guys. Very, very exciting news. So, guys, listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in 0 to 10 minutes. Let's do this. So South Korea's largest bank launched a crypto custodial service. This is from Cointelegraph. I shared this on the stream earlier today as well. So major South Korean bank, KB Kookmin Bank, is expected to launch a cryptocurrency custody service in the near future. Yeah. Sorry about that. I got to do this real quick, guys. So in the near future, so according to a recent report from local news outlet Digital Today, according to a report from local news outlet Digital Today, on March 27th, the bank filed a trademark application for KBDAC, referring to a proposed digital asset custody subsidiary at the end of January of 2020. The KBDAC trademark application for crypto-related industries. In the application to the Korean Intellectual Property Office, the bank expresses its desire to trademark KBDAC in over 20 areas, all relating to the cryptocurrency industry. These include trading, consultation, and management of digital assets like Bitcoin and Ether. Consultation and management of digital assets like Bitcoin and Ether. It also specifies virtual asset consignment, settlement, and transactions with fiat currency. The range of industry areas covered has led to speculation that KB Kookmin Bank is launching a subsidiary brand to offer financial services and products that receive and manage virtual assets and investment funds. The digital asset custody moniker provides a thread linking all of these services based on the previous applications by the bank. It is expected that the new subsidiary could launch as soon as H1 of 2020. Adam Riggs partnership comes to fruition as well. So as Cointelegraph reported last June, KB Kookmin Bank partnered with Adam Riggs Labs to explore digital asset management and protection solutions. So KB Kookmin Bank has been proactive in its approach to blockchain technology. In a statement last October, it professed its belief in the spectrum of benefits it could bring to the financial services industry and its intention to integrate blockchain technology into its internal processes. So guys, this is really, I think is outstanding news. Custodying, Brad Garlinghouse talked about major banks custodying digital assets. This is huge because, again, South Korea is not just a player. They are a major player in the digital asset space, major. South Korea is crazy about digital asset. They absolutely love them. And so for their largest bank to look to do this and provide this service, they get where this space is going. They get that this is a new asset class, and it's called the digital asset space. I love the fact that these small, medium-sized banks, again, when we're talking world globally, the top 5 banks have had a monopoly over the other banks for a long time, over 99% of the other banks for a long time. These other banks have always had to pay to play. And of course, they just, the fees and stuff dwindle down to us, you and I. If there's a better business model, I think the vast majority of businesses would operate in a better business model if one was afforded to them, and now it is. It's the decentralized space with DeFi. It's the digital asset space as a whole. It's the new challenges that platforms like Celsius bring to the banking community. It's a challenge, right? They're going to have to adopt. And the people like Alex Mashinsky and of the world, educate the masses on what's important in this digital asset space and how they don't have to be reliant upon banks. Big banks going to have to shift. Yeah, in the beginning, they're going to get the vast majority of the masses because the masses only, unfortunately, they move in herds, right? So they're not sure, they don't know how to think yet on their own. We have to educate them and get them to understand that they can become their own bank in a lot of different ways. But the fact that a major bank like this is getting the digital assets is going to be the new financial system is huge for us in this space as early adopters. Because I don't want to say, a lot of people say, what is it? It's kind of a confirmation type deal. We don't need their confirmation. This space is here for a reason. It is a new asset class. We make the space. The space doesn't make us, as far as I'm concerned. We validate the space. The space doesn't validate us. So in either case, this is really exciting news that South Korea is doing this. Really, really excited to see that happen. Here's some more information that I thought was interesting. Bitwise looks to the retail market for its crypto index fund. Again, a traditional product like an index fund, now being made up of digital assets. And for us, right, in this space, we don't have to be educated about, right? We can educate these people trying to move this product to us. We can educate them on what Ethereum Classic is, right? They don't need to educate. We don't need to educate us. We can educate them on what really EOS and what Cardano is really made up about. So thank God for that, because we're early adopters, right? And so it's a huge, huge advantage. Just understand that, right? Like I said in the stream earlier today, there were a few people who knew about gold. It wasn't the masses who knew. By the time the masses knew, it was a little late, right? So the first time in history, we, as the average Joe and Jane, the truck driver and the bank teller, right, can be early adopters in a new asset class, right? Can be in on the inside, right? Having to know all about what is really going on. And, the masses will come later. So we're in a blessed spot, heads up, shoulders back moment for each and every single one of us, that we can be early adopters in a new asset class. And we can not only participate in things like companies that are building on blockchain, we can actually invest in the protocols of these blockchains. It's an exciting thing. And we're early to the game, guys. I hope you understand that. I hope you really appreciate it. So Bitwise has revealed a plan to soon let retail investors trade its large cap index product. The asset manager told CoinDesk Friday that it's working to list shares of its Bitwise 10 index fund on OTCQX, an alternative trading system regulated by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. If approved, retail investors and advisors would be able to trade the fund on popular platforms. Retail investors love it, including Charles Schwab and TD Ameritrade, said the CEO, Hunter Horsley. The company has several steps before it can begin trading. The first is an announcement to current shareholders, Horsley said, which occurred on Friday. So they got that out of the way. Bitwise will also have to publish public disclosures in accordance with ATS reporting standards and have a market maker file a Form 211 with FINRA. So once FINRA approves the Form 211, trading can commence. We expect approval for trading in the second half of 2020. Cool, Horsley said. It'll take a number of months for trading to commence. He likened the process to Grayscale Investments' Bitcoin Trust product, which already trades on the OTCQX. Grayscale currently lists shares of its digital large cap fund, Ethereum Trust, and Ethereum Classic Trust on the platform. Like the Grayscale large cap fund, the Bitwise 10 index fund is a diversified one. Okay. Horsley noted it holds assets representing 85% of the crypto market capitalization. It has a formal public methodology to it, which I like, methodology. It has governance, both a committee and an advisory board. I like that they're taking the decentralized model and putting it into this particular product. That's pretty cool. And it's designed with or aspects of the decentralized model. How about that? And it's designed with several rules to screen and handle the nuances of the crypto space. He said the fund includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, EOS, Tezos, Stellar Lumens, Cardano, and Ethereum Classic. So what's really, really cool about this index fund, assets in it, is a lot of us have these assets already in our portfolio. So when the masses come to these different funds, and they may initially go to the funds, right, to trust the source that they trust has already done the homework and done the research for them, right? We'll have these in our portfolio and have had them in a while. So it's going to be a win-win. First movers advantage is for the first time on our side. It's on your side. It's on my side. It's on the bank teller side. It's on the truck driver's side. It's on the pizza delivery person's side, right? It's on the college kid's side for the first time ever, right? The average Joe and Jane is able to have first movers advantage work for them instead of working against them. That's exciting to know. So interest in this type of product is growing, Hunter said, adding that Bitwise is holding some 2,000 calls per month with advisors. That's a lot of calls, man. According to a survey Bitwise published earlier this year, 72% of advisors said that their clients were asking about digital assets. About 6% of respondents already allocate funds to digital assets. And this figure is set to double by the end of this year, Horsley said. Nor does he see the current economic downturn due to the beer cold outbreak to be a major concern. Still, he noted that during a panic, everything can happen. So further on, Horsley said he hopes to list a potential Bitcoin ETF, a product several companies have attempted to get approval from before, alongside the index fund. We'll continue to work on the Bitcoin ETF. So the index fund here would exist alongside a future Bitcoin ETF as another option, he said. Cool indeed. So the most exciting thing about this article is the fact that they get that this index fund is a traditional product, but they're comprising it of digital assets because they understand, again, a new asset class has been created, and it is the digital asset space. And sure, they're going to be selling these products and these different type of things to the masses because the masses will not have been educated on it. But you and I will be educating them. We'll be educating these, index fund people on the real deal in these digital assets because we're early to the game, because we've been in the game, because we've taken the time to do our homework, because we strengthen our resolve, and we've been leveling up our IQs in the digital asset space, in the XRP space, and in the financial space, right? So we're in a blessed, very, very blessed spot to be in, guys. Listen, don't forget to tune into Wealth Wednesdays every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, where we talk generational wealth strategies, where we go over books like Strangers in Paradise from Jason Grudman. We're talking about sudden wealth and how to prepare for that. We talk about books, Killing Sacred Cows by Garrett Gunderson. Okay, where we talk about destroying the myths, the financial myths, and educating ourselves on the reality and the truth of things, and how we can think and act like thinking like major financial institutions. It's a really cool hangout. So I appreciate you guys. I hope to see you guys on Wealth Wednesdays every 7 p.m. at Eastern time. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all my videos and remind you of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.